Welcome back. Whether you've hit the just can't get rid of that sagging skin, or you just want a little lift here and there is a new option that incorporates lasers in treatment. Jill Misangi of Wrinkle Free by Me is here to tell us more. Thanks so much. And we're seeing it done right now.
Yes, we are, yes. And just to correct it, it's not a laser, it's a radio frequency. So this is the
My apologies. Okay.
This is the newest technology that is out there for creating your own collagen and tightening and lifting the skin. So it's kind of taken replacement of fillers.
Okay, so what's being done now on our model, Teresa? Thank you for coming in. So she's just put some, what was the gel that she put on?
The ultrasound gel. And there's a heat that's going down to the dermis of the skin, so very deep. We try and heat it up to about 40 Celsius, and that is kind of going to create a little bit of a, we want to create a little bit of injury just so that we can create our own collagen again.
Okay, so that the skin kind of, from underneath, kind of repairs itself. That's, and in doing that, it kind of plumps up the skin. Is that what happens then?
Your collagen will come up, and it also tightens and lifts at the same time. So you do see immediate results. You see more results as the treatments progress. We usually say about 6 treatments, 1 to 2 weeks apart.
Okay, and what about the cost for the treatments that she's getting right now?
$200. So when we do an eye treatment, we would do underneath the eye, in the brow, above the brow, and the forehead, the temple, because we do lose collagen and fat in our forehead, and our skull shrinks as we age, so we do want to create more collagen so we can lift our brows at the same time too.
Right, and it doesn't, I don't see Teresa wincing, so I'm guessing it doesn't feel like anything?
You do feel heat, but it's not painful. There's no downtime. There'll be a little bit of redness after, but easy to cover up with some mineral makeup and just go back to work.
So you could have it done over lunch hour then, kind
definitely.
of thing. How long does it take?
Teresa's usually takes about 45 minutes.
Okay.
It all depends on the area of the body. If we're doing an upper leg or upper arm, it could take a little bit longer.
Okay, and I mean, are there any areas of the body that you cannot do?
No, not really. You can actually do every part of the body.
Okay, okay. And how does this work differently than other methods that are out there being used right now?
Laser was the older method.
Okay.
People that have darker skin weren't really able to use a laser because it would either hypo or hyperpigmentate their skin. So with the radio frequency, we can use it on any colored skin, which is a huge advantage. Plus, there's no downtime. With laser, there was downtime. You'd have, could be 3 to 5 days downtime. So with this, even with the fractional part of this, there is not downtime.
Okay, and where do you do it? Where's your studio located then?
We're in Burlington.
Okay.
Yep, on 1960 Appleby line in a medical facility.
Okay, and I mean, can anyone do this, or do you have to be a licensed technician to be able to use this machine?
You have to be trained, and also it's FDA approved, so you will find these machines in a medical facility, so more so with a doctor on board.
Okay, and I mean, the applicator here that she's using, I mean, it's a smaller one, right? Because it's focused on the eyes and everything. When you're doing, say, legs or maybe your décolletage, would you use a larger one?
Yes, there's different size pieces. Is a good question.
Because I'm like, wow, that would take forever if you're doing your legs.
And we usually do about 10. The machine is quite sophisticated that it counts down on each pass, and we do 10 passes on each part. So
that's why we're hearing the chiming and everything on everything then, right?
Yeah, it's very safe. It has its own mechanism where you're not touching the skin, it will stop working. It'll stop doing that little beep, so then you know you're not in contact with the skin. So at least the client knows that they're getting their full treatment.
Right, right. Any preps that you have to take before you get a treatment done with this? Like, for example, if you wear contacts, can you have your contacts in while you're getting the eye treatments done?
Yes. Yeah, there's no goggles, nothing that you need to really use. Just we normally just have people looking up when we go underneath the eye. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And where else? I mean, have you had it done?
Yes.
Because your skin looks amazing.
Yes, I've had about 6 treatments of the fractional part of the machine. It's a little bit different from having the skin tightening. It does address the skin texture on top of creating your collagen and lifting and tightening.
Okay,
so, yeah.
okay. And once you get a course of treatment done, like you you say this one might be 6 treatments or whatever. I mean, is this something that's going to be permanent, or maybe a few years down the road you have to come back for a little bit of a touch-up?
Again, it's every individual has a different lifestyle, so it all depends on your lifestyle, and there is maintenance. So we wait till you're finished your 6 treatments, then you still have to wait 3 months to actually see all that collagen that was banked over that time of having your treatments.
Because it just takes that long for the body
For the
to respond,
collagen,
right?
Yes, to produce. And then probably every 4 to 5 months, 1 treatment for maintenance. What happens after the age of 30, our body creates very little collagen, and we actually lose 3% every year. So we have to create it somehow, and this is the magic of it.
Right. And is there any age, I mean, I was going to ask you that, any age at which point, okay, it just doesn't work as effectively anymore?
No, actually the fractional is really, it's awesome for aging skin. I'm talking about 60, 70 people that have a lot of lines through the cheeks when they smile. It's amazing what it can do with the fractional piece part of it.
Okay, great. Thanks so much for coming in and for being our guinea pig there, Teresa. And we're going to have more, we'll have your web details and everything. We'll have a link on our website at chch.com. Thank you so much for coming in. We've got more Morning Live coming up at 9 o'clock.
What's the frequency? Can it this show? Been so drained.